Right, okay. And I haven't been doing any movie making as such. Because I've been well. I know. Sorry, I know I'm going over it again, but Penny called me an ambulance because of concern about a couple of mates of ours. I had to go to a urgency, they call it here, and that was kind of worrying at the time. Still is a bit, but not too bad. Anyway, they listened to they took my heart pulse and beating pressure and all that, and after a bit of a wait, so it wasn't urgent. Uh, so then I had about an hour there, well, a couple of hours in fact, down in the hospital. The ambulance staff here, bloody awesome. I tell you what, really good. As they are in the UK as well, like, hell of a nice chaps, like, So anyway, I felt absolute crap. I was a bit worried for myself, and I am a bit of a drama queen, and I get a bit emotional when I think there's something wrong, especially when other people think there's something wrong. My nearest and dearest. So anyway, ambulance came, took me to Ferté Marseille, which is about 40 minutes away from here. Nice little ride in a ambulance, hey? A couple of sirens going now and again. Woo, woo, woo. And anyway, sat there for a while. So, and after a while, the doctor, nurses were good there as well. And then the doctor came round. I've been getting pains in my stomach, lower abdomen, and mainly when I'm twisting or bending or lifting or something like that. And it's not hernia. I've had two of them. I know the difference like between hernias and something else. So yeah, you sit there thinking, oh God, am I going to come out of here? you know. Anyway, they've come to the conclusion. Um, they put me on oh, tablets. Yeah. Uh, I forgot the name of it now. It's like heroin, but not heroin. Like I would have a problem then. It comes from heroin. They put me on them and muscle relaxment apparently because when the doctor was having a good old feel, apparently I was very tight, fatigued and all that. My blood pressure was okay though, and they checked me for diabetes as well. Cause I was thinking that as well, and no, it's all good. And what happened then? Well, yeah, she put me on these tablets. Like I've been taking them for a couple of days now. I got about a week's worth, I think it is, to relax your muscles and all that. And I'm sleeping better. And they said take a week to a couple of weeks off doing work, strenuous work. Which, yeah, I think it has been taken out of me. I'm on my own doing that, which I don't mind. People have offered, but I like doing it on my own because I'm too slow to have someone working with me. It'd be ridiculous, but yeah, and I want to do it all myself, but I think it's just going to take longer and I've got to do it even slower. But my sleep pattern is a lot better, going to bed about 10 hours past. Mind you, I did watch England play Croatia the other day. Good win, England. I didn't think that was going to happen. Um, so yeah. I'm sleeping a lot better, not thinking about our extension as much, and getting flustered by it. Even when I was going to bed, I was getting kind of like, oh, what am I doing now? And couldn't couldn't um, clock off. Couldn't clock off even when I went to bed. Like couldn't clock off. Like but yeah, I seem a lot better. I still feel nauseous in the mornings. I haven't been having breakfast, but today I did. I had a tiny little bowl of well, no, nuts and stuff like that, like stuff that is supposed to make you feel good, like we're both on diets. I think Penny's doing it for me as well, but no, I suppose no, I'm not trying to be nasty to Penny, but we both need to lose quite a bit of weight. Like I want to get down to 13. That's my goal. I'm 17 stone 11, or I was a few days ago. But Penny reckons I've lost weight already, like by not indulging. I'm really having just a chicken salad or whatever a day. Still haven't got the appetite for anything else. Alcohol's out the window. Couldn't face it. Couldn't look at it, which isn't a bad thing, because I got to admit I've been indulging a bit much for me, like So today, I've been a bit bored. It's hot. It's getting hotter next week, so it's probably a good time to not be doing anything, because it's going to be a boiler. I mean, it's warm today, and it's 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's warm. So anyway, a mate of mine brought over the Weber carburetor, the 3838 DGAS, for me to put on the Scimitar, because the Chinese copy I bought only had one mixture screw, and you just can't. There goes my phone again. And you just can't. You can't get it right. Like no, you can't. It's running very rich. The spark plugs are black, and then they're not firing as they should be. So there you are. So yeah, in effect, kind of running hot, but not. Yeah. And the timing was way out. So I've altered the timing, and I'll just swivel you round. So that carburetor there, I'm in the middle of taking it off now, and I got another one in the kitchen, original Weber DGAS 3838, and which was fitted to a Essex V6, and I'm hoping that will improve matters. Right, okay. So if I have any, well, I'll show you after I've done it, and we go from there, is it? Yeah, okay, bye. There we are then, carburetor's off. A vacuum thing going to the distributor. This is a difference between Chinese and original. But a vacuum pipe for the distributor, look, just come out. I don't know I think they're cemented in, aren't they? But it just came out. Not very good. No, there we are. Yeah, that's about it. Give it a bit of a clean up in there, and then put the other one back on. There you go. So 133 euro carburetor, original Weber DGAS 3838, about to be started for first time on my car. Please let it work. There we are, first 10. I had to put a battery charger on it, mate. Sprayed some carb cleaner down there. But I think it needs new spark plugs, because where it's been running rich, it's a bit knackered. So I get before I muck about with carburetors and all that, I might need a new distributor to carb vacuum line. Just break it up into pieces. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Okay. I'm inside. God, grandson's here, daughter's here. Well, they're not here, they've gone out to soft play in Fleur because it's inside and I think they got AC last night. I like it, but it was unbearable, so I don't like it. 39, and it seemed to get hotter through the night. We had a bit of a kind of outdoor cooking, not a barbecue, but outdoor cooking. I had a couple of friends over as well, which was very nice, always a pleasure. And we had a lovely steak from a British butcher in Garonne. Absolutely lovely, good quality. And well, yesterday I didn't do much. It's too hot. It's too hot. I'm feeling a bit better. If anybody's interested, I painted well, the concrete windowsill there. So, didn't do much, but I got to do something. That one as well, and the front one here, which really needs another coat, but they look a lot better. I'm not doing any blocking for a while. It's and I feel better for it. Like, you know, I'm not trying to get out of it because I want it done. But I'm on these bloody tablets as well. Well, not bloody tablets, but the opium in them and all that, and muscle relaxment. So I'll make a start on that. Hopefully it cool down next week, and I'm just gonna do a bit at a time. A very bit at a time. So it's gonna be a bit of a slow progress, like, you know. What else? Nothing really. Oh, I've been messing about with the Scimitar. As before, I had a new second-hand carburetor, which seems good. Do you know, that is the most gorgeous shaped car of that period, I think. And even now I look at it and think, oh, lovely, absolutely lovely. What's that done there? I'm going to paint the rest of these wheels as well and clean them up. But there we are. It's yeah, new carburetor, second-hand carburetor, which seems to be working a treat. I adjusted the auto choke on it. It's hard to tell in this weather because it's so blowing hot. You don't know whether you got it right. Still bloody running hot. I noticed the nerve strap has come off down there, so I'm gonna have to address that, and the other side. I got new ones here somewhere, so they need to be extended and bolted onto the bell housing, I think it is. Yeah, adjusted the what's it called? Oh, choke a bit. It's still running on, but then again, look at today. It's still running hot, and I adjusted the mixture a bit, and it is it's not so lumpy, but there's that big manifold. I'll show you now, manifold leak. I had a look at the timing again, and that's good. Well, I think it is. So there we are. I got a fan constantly running, but doesn't really seem to be doing much. Well, it is, but I might take it for a run after when they come back. And, but you can hear the blow, can't you? Awful, shocking. I just want it running nice, like, and I'm thinking it's I'm thinking it's just beyond my capabilities, to be honest. There we are. Okay. Yeah, I better knock it off in case it explodes. Yeah, and I'm inside the car. The bloody temperature's way up. I mean, over boiling, well over boiling. As you may be able to hear, I got a fan running. But I mean, it is. No, it's coming up to, I know, 37, 38, I think it is. So I suppose what can you expect? Even people I know, they got older cars and they got to have the heating on just to help cool the system down, like, you know. And they're good car, well maintained cars, like, you know. So anyway, nothing more really. And I've chilled out a bit because grandson's gone out with his nanny and mother. It is nice. I love him to death, honestly, I really do. But it's just like the good thing about it, you can give him back, can't you? Yeah, they'll be going Saturday morning, so they're going to follow me back down to the port in Caen Saturday morning early. Not in this car. So then, yeah, it'd be kind of sad to see him go, to be honest. But it's lovely having them, but it's just too hot to do anything. It's a bit of a shame. It's one or the other. Either the weather's bad and it's raining and stuff like that. Well, my horn isn't working either. It's just making a funny noise. There we are. What can you do in it? But that's about it. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll go this time, but not. I am going. Okay. Buongiorno. Couple of awesome visitors here today. Look at that machine. Indian. I love that. It's yeah, really like that. What a lovely design on this. That's these are people Penny used to work with back in the and Harley Davidson Glide, I think it's called. But yeah, bloody lovely. Very, very nice. Love him. I showed them a Scimitar. They weren't very impressed. No, they're pure bikies, like, you know. But yeah, beautiful. Oh, he's dropped his headscarf there. Yeah, but yeah, very nice. Beautiful. I prefer the Indian, but I think it's because it's probably a bit more unique. But very nice. They came here for a bit of lunch, and Dale also used to work for them, with them. So she was glad to see him as well. No, aren't they? Which one's your bike? Which one would you have?
Oh, I don't know.
I like the Indian.
Yeah, well, you can't say that when Steve watches this back. I like Steve's.
No, I appreciate how, but you know, for my stature, I think the Indian would be better.
Looks comfy, doesn't it?
Yeah. But the Harley Davidson Glide, they're comfy as well, apparently. So, but no, for looking at them, Indian for me. But they're both really fantastic motorcycles. Oh, I said I wouldn't have the veg in it, but he did say it's okay. So, there we are. Nice, aren't they? Yeah, is it funny seeing them here?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
But nice.
Oh yeah. They really are nice guys, aren't they? And the first time I met Steve, I've spoken to him on Facebook and all that, but not met him before. And he's got a place down down further south that they're on their way to now. Brilliant. Yeah. I know my preference. But I don't want to offend you, Steve.
It's always been the funny thing, like, because you've got Indian.
Oh, that's, you want to hear
The
that?
first V2 in America since
Oh my
1901.
God.
Yeah.
Super loud.
Oh, there's only 2 years in them since they were.
There's always been in America this real kind of big thing with India.
Bloody hell.
Both beautiful bikes though.
Aren't they? Yeah.
We'll go through Ask once. Here you go.
That was cool.
Hello. Oh, bloody great.
Hit back. Hit back.
There we go.
Hit back.
Bye bye. Oh. God, that is one sexy car. You gotta admit, that is beautiful. Isn't it? Right. I'm feeling a bit better. Not wonderful, but a bit better. Your grandson and daughter, our daughter, have gone home. Which is, it is a bit sad. I do miss them. But it's our doing, not theirs. We moved, not them. Well, she did, in fact. She moved from South Wales to Somerset. So, yeah. But today, the good news is, I had no interruptions in cleaning my wheel. I put the carb on. Oh, the air horns weren't working. No, they're not musical, but they're underneath the spare wheel. I know it was a pipe came off, so they do actually work now. The electrical mechanism. Does that make sense? Right. It was getting hot again, I know, but not mega hot. So these terminals, I put them on back to front, and instead of blowing air through the radiator, it was sucking air out of there. So you got air coming in through the underneath the car, blowing in that way, and then it's blowing it back out, which is, well, completely backward, isn't it? So anyway, done that right. It is blowing towards the engine now, and so cleaned the wheel. I painted the inside of it red, which I know is a bit boyish, but I can't help it. And I've done that one, and I cleaned it up a bit, the wheel, and they're not shiny, but they're quite nice. Yeah, I cleaned up the boot a bit because there were tools everywhere, and got that one to do. I cleaned that wheel up as well. I've cut the grass. I cut our neighbour's garden down there, and another one, a mate of mine had cut his grass in Landavie, because he's fetching a bit of stuff over for me, like food. UK food, which is awfully kind of him. Right, okay. So the calipers painted, they look nice and shiny. And, well, the same there as well, obviously. And I gave the drum another coat of red. If you can see that. I know, it's a bit 1990s or 80s, in fact, or even 70s, but I think it just looks nice. That's my area when Hot Cars was out in a magazine, and Custom Car. I don't even know if they're still going, to be honest with you. But yeah, my brother used to get them. He was a mechanic at the time, and Bayek. We were both into like the Dukes of Hazzard and stuff like that. Boss Hogg. Yeah. when it was on every Saturday night. Like, bloody loved it. Like, you know, nice big V8s, a General Lee. What was that car? Oh, bloody hell. Charger, Dodge Charger, wasn't it? Yeah, fantastic cars. So I'm going to park it up in the garage. Now, I still, after 3-in-1 exhaust manifolds, they're still blowing. I don't know if it's the actual manifold or the gaskets. The gaskets are new, so they shouldn't be. But it is, no, but when you do accelerate, it does sound rather V8-ish without being too fake about it, like, you know. But there's a good sound on it, but when it's idling, it just sounds rubbish. I thought I was going to paint this car this year, but no. I got to finish that, obviously, the extension. I'm going to do a bit tomorrow morning, get up relatively early, make a mix, and do the pine end, Gabriel end, build up a bit. And that's all I'm going to do. If I feel okay the next morning, I'll do a bit more. I'm not overdoing it. I can't. It's making me ill. So, the farmers out there. Look. Can you see that in the distance? Picking up the bales of hay, or making them even. So yeah, got to get on with that. Get up to truss height or roof height, and then start that bit of it. Yeah. So I'd be glad to get the blocking all done and out of the way. Put the windows in, doors in, and a lot of it then is in apart from the rendering, it's all internal work, which I'd be really happy to get done. Our new sail, put that up. I don't know if you've seen that, and it keeps pulling when it's windy, and that the extension posts are bent over. I'm gonna have to plumb them up and chuck a bolt through them, I think, and see if I can make that look a bit better. And that's it. Lovely evening. It's cool, quite cool, I gotta admit. Yeah. So there we are. Next week, a mate of mine down the road, he's got a Lotus XL. We might go to, there's a classic car garage, repair garage near Domfron, which looks really interesting. And maybe they can tune my car up a bit. But is it worth doing before the manifolds? I doubt it. So, but if I get the manifolds at one point, maybe I'll have them put them on, because I just can't be doing underneath work anymore. It's awkward for me now to do that. If you got a pit or a ramp, it's so much easier. And after you've done that, maybe they can tune up a bit, depending on how bloody much it costs. Like, that's the only thing I'd be worried about. Yeah. So anyway, we'll go from there. Leave it there, because I'm dripping on again. And yeah, it's been an okay day. All right. Cheers or bonsoir. Au revoir. So Monday morning. Is it? Yeah, it is. Right, and we've done a bit more. Penny was helping me. Good help. She's a wonderful person. So from where you can see, it's going off there. Like, I've gone up 3 courses, and here I've gone up 1 course for some unknown reason. Look at that. Look how far out my my bloody thing was, like, my levels. Bloody awful. Absolutely awful. So look at the size of that bed now. I've had to build up. And then I checked my level, my spirit level. It's out. You can put it on one way. I'll show you now. You can put it on one way, and then you turn it round, and it's a different it reads different. So it reads good there, and the other way it reads out a bit. So if you keep doing it the one way over the course of 4 meters, it's going to put everything out. I'm not saying it's a level's fault altogether, I got to admit. I'm not trying to hide that. I am a novice. But as you're going up and keep going up and keep going up, the level is just going to go out and out and out. So we're going to pop into Garon, La Maison, and get probably a longer level, a 2 meter one maybe. And well, not a 1.5 meter if they got it. And do that. A bit late in the day for it, but yeah, that one can go in the bin. It has been abused. The little level there, the silver one, it's good. It was showing good, but I've actually known brickies when they've been building, and like they go on apprentice with them. Do you remember them? And they'd it would be a matter. Oh, what level you got? What tape have you got? Like, you know, you buy a cheap tape, and it will be 2 or 3 mil different from a good tape. And when they ask for a cut, say, 250, half a block, half of one of these blocks, like it could end up being 255. And they said, you ain't cut it right, It's not that, it's just air tape is wrong. So be aware. I mean, if you use the same tape, it's going to be right all the time. If the brickie was using a tape and then the apprentice was using a tape, well, it'd be the same. But if they got a tape each, it could alter a lot. Right, anyway, so we've gone up that far. That window is going to go on top of that wall in the background there. And as you know, the doors are going by here. I started reasonably early, about, I don't know, 7 o'clock, I think it was. 6:30, 7 o'clock. So that's all I've done. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not knackering myself. And if it's getting too hot next week, I think it's a bit hot. I'm not doing it. I don't want to fall ill. I'm still not quite right now, but I'm a lot better than I was. So yeah, I'll show you around anyway. See the amount. That's how many courses is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've done 10 courses up from the concrete, the foundation. So, like I say, if I was a professional, it would have been up by now. But you know, I'm not, and it cost a fortune, so we just can't afford to do it. Right, what have we got there? And I see, you know, that's another at least 5 courses to go up. At least 5. I think it might be 6. So it's quite a structure, isn't it? Like, you know, because the ground is giving away. No, it's on a gradient. But yeah, can't wait to finish these bloody blocks off. It's a bit of a killer for me. And yeah, and I lose interest quick. I start off, oh, look at the size of that bed up there. But I start off really enthusiastic, and then I get tired quick, and it's kind of like, oh God. But there we are. Job's got to be done. Mix is cleaned out. I got enough cement and sand here for a bit, so I don't have to get any more. And what I want to see is the windows and the doors. Looking forward to that part of it. Which, let's drop back a bit. It is quite big, isn't it? I mean, it's not huge, but it is reasonably big. That what is it? 4.2 meters by 4 meters. So I think I'm gonna have a drink now. No, not alcoholic. Giving up on that for now. And yeah, looking lovely. Well, will be when I can. Hope you all are having a good day. Don't forget to check out my brother's channel, M4 Boar as in Peggy, BOAR. He tours around UK on a motorbike with his mates, like, you know. So yeah, well worth a watch if you're you know, if you're into your bikes and all that, like, you know, whatever bike you have, it's it's pretty good, like, you know. So yeah, I like watching them, but yeah, not everybody's cup of tea, is it? And look out for Sean, who's got a far superior, Sean's World, isn't it, I think it is. He's got a far superior channel, and yeah, you can learn a lot from him. And he's been on about the kind of concerns about working in hot weather and all that. Keep hydrated, and you know, if you're feeling down a bit, you know, feeling lack of energy, have a day off or do something else, like, you know, which he is correct. So there we are. Okay, have a good day. The weather's getting warmer. Is it next week? Yeah, next week. And so it's going to be 30 plus. So yeah, we'll go from there. If I do a bit more this week, I don't know if I will or not, I'll put it up. All right, have a good day. Buongiorno, au revoir.